Do you think a peer group holds you back or helps you?
Like as far as
Suppose you have a
like,
big circle of friends. You know, you talked about being more alone when you were younger. Do you think as you get into your adult years, that's really a bad thing in some ways? Because sometimes a
do
peer
you mean
group,
like friends within the industry, or do you mean like like just friends period?
friends, period. Do you think sometimes that helps, or do you think it holds you back? Because you don't want to rise above them. You want to just stay where they are. And if maybe they aren't doing anything, you'll stay at that level. But if they are, you'll want to go with them. Does that make sense? Does a peer group help you rise, or can it also hold you back?
I think if you were like working together, but like I don't have like friends that I just hang out with. I'm pretty much a loner, you know. And then the people I do hang out with are other people in the industry. And what I think is important, I was actually thinking about this earlier, so it's funny you asked, is I think it's good to grow a family. I think it's one reason it's been hard for me is because I'm always out on my own, you know, and if I work with people, lots of times it's just new people, whoever is free at the moment. But I think if you had maybe 10 people who all work together, like look at the mumblecore movement, you know, how they all kind of, you know, like got big, and they all had, you know, kind of work, you know, exchanged working on films together. Or look at like James Franco and Seth Rogen, all, you know, they all, you know, they all got each other's back, and they're stronger that way, you know. And you know, even with the coming back of Stallone and all these people, you know, like they all have each other's back, and unless you're like Tom Cruise, you know, or like, oh, I was gonna say, or Denzel Washington, but even him, like, do you notice once him and Tony Scott started working together, it was like every movie almost, you know, and I think it would be great to have something like that, because I think you kind of, if you're doing well together, you know, just keep feeding off of it and keep, you know, it's like, you know, oh, I'll lift you up and you lift me up. It's like, if you're doing it by yourself, it's just, you know, you're just climbing a ladder, you get exhausted. But if you got, you know, friends carrying you, okay, you're tired, let me help you up, and then you're tired, let me help you up, and, you know, and it's like you get a break, and, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's what's important. It would be great to have friends within the industry, to create a family. Really, I think it's really good when you create a family. Like, I worked with this one actor, Kevin Gage, and I've been talking to him for like 7 years, but I just never had gotten a chance to like do anything with him or even meet up with him. It was just, you know, phone call and emails for 7 years, and then finally we worked on something together, and he was just like the best person in the world to work with. He's always like a bad guy, like in Heat and all these movies. He's known for being this horrendous kind of sleazy bad guy on top of that. But he's such like just you feel so motivated working with him. And so like as soon as I worked with him, it was like I worked on like 5 films with him in like a 6-month period, because I just wanted to keep working with him. And that definitely made me want to, because I wanted to keep working with him, that made me want to keep working, you know. And it's like I would love to work on anything he's working on, because he's just so awesome to be around. And I think if you had like 10 people like that, even if you just had you know, one other person like that, it's just, I think that helps, you know. So hopefully that answers the question. It would be great to have people like that, I think. But in real life, I don't really have like, I don't go out for, it's hard for me because I don't drink, I don't do drugs, and I realize it actually creates a lot of problems having a social life, because it even came up yesterday. The drinking thing comes up all the time. People don't know what to do with me because I don't drink, as if there's nothing else to do in life or something, I don't know. And so I'm just kind of a loner, and I'm always working on movies, and so in my free time I'm either watching movies, or I just hang out with the dogs, or like I go to the gym, you know. So I'm pretty much a loner otherwise.